Hello students, my name is Stefania Joeska and today we're going to talk about vocabulary, more specifically vocabulary about describing people's appearance and personality. Цели на часот. На крајот од овој час со употреба на придавките кои што учениците ќе ги научат, ќе може да го опишат својот физички изглед, како изгледот на други личности, својот карактер, како и карактерот на други личности. Let's get started with the lesson. There are two ways to describe people in English. You can describe people's appearance and personality. You can describe a person's personality by saying things like, she's really nice, they are really cool friends, we are very friendly people. And you can describe a person's physical appearance by saying things like, she is really tall, she has brown eyes, she has black curly hair. Firstly, I'm going to talk about bodies. Height. When we talk about height, we describe people with short, tall, average height. As you can see in the picture, how tall is he? He is short. He is average height. He is tall. When describing the height, you can use these words: around, quite, and very. Let's see in the examples how do we use these words. He is very tall. He is quite short. He is around 175 centimeters tall. So when we talk about the height, we use short, average height, or medium height, and tall. And once again, you can use these words: around, quite, and very. Next, the shape of a body. You should be careful when describing the shape of a body because you don't want to hurt people's feelings. What does she look like? She is thin. She is medium build. She is heavy or fat. But not to be offensive, don't use fat, you can use heavy. Let's see the vocabulary for lighter shape. Slim, thin, skinny. Lean, meaning no fat, only muscle. Curvy, muscly, well built. And the vocabulary for the heavier shape: plump, chubby, overweight, and heavy. These are the inoffensive words. Now, let's move on to hair. There are two ways to describe the color of your hair. To have adjective hair. For an example, I have blonde hair. Or to be adjective haired. For an example, I'm blonde haired. So you can say I have blonde hair or I'm blonde haired, I'm dark haired. Most common colors are white, gray, blonde, ginger, red, brown, black, fair hair, brunette. We use fair hair to describe light hair, but to describe dark hair, we only say dark. Next, hair length. Of course, if you don't have any hair, you are bald. Short, long, shoulder length, medium length. And hair texture. You can have straight, wavy, or curly hair. Let's see the examples. She has brown hair. Does she have long hair? We have wavy hair. So this is important order, adjective order to remember. When describing people's appearance, you follow this adjective order. First, we talk about the length, then type, color, and at the end goes the noun. Remember, length, type, color, noun. Long, curly, brown hair. You cannot say, I have got curly, brown, long hair. Short, wavy, blonde hair. Big, green eyes. Remember, length, type, color, noun. Let's see the examples. My sister has got short, curly, dark hair and green eyes. Your friend has got long, wavy, blonde hair and big blue eyes. Let's move on to the adjectives to describe personality. We have positive and negative adjectives. First, we are going to see the positive adjectives. Here we have some examples. Friendly, kind, charming, adventurous, honest, hardworking, polite, likable, considerate, understanding, generous, sincere, straightforward, helpful, patient, bright, reliable, enthusiastic, hilarious, laid back, easygoing. So these are all positive adjectives you can use to describe someone's personality. Now, let's move on to the negative adjectives. Aggressive, bossy, grumpy, impulsive, picky, tactless, arrogant, selfish, mean, nasty, sneaky, rude, intolerant, jealous, possessive, lazy, careless, irresponsible, unfriendly, moody, pessimistic. And when describing personality, you can use these quantifiers. Very, quite, somewhat, so, just, really, pretty, a little, kind of, sort of. Now, we can see some examples that include some of the positive and negative adjectives, also the quantifiers to describe personality in English. He is shy. He never talks to anybody. She's quite talkative. She never stops talking. I consider myself lazy. I don't like to work hard. When you want to describe your personality, you can use I consider myself, like in this example. My dad is very optimistic. He thinks everything is going to be all right. We are very bright students. They are very funny. We always make friends laugh. He is a very honest man. He will tell you the truth. She is a little jealous. She doesn't want others to win. Mike is pretty clever. He is good at learning things. He is an easygoing guy. Definitely a guy who is easy to get along with. James is so lucky. He bought a lottery and he won. Lucas is very tidy. His desk is well organized. Maria is so irresponsible. She never does her homework. Describing appearance and interests. We're going to see some examples. David Beckham. He is tall, well-built, and handsome. He has got short, straight, fair hair and small brown eyes. He likes playing football. Julia Roberts. She is average height, slim and very beautiful. She has got a long, wavy dark hair and big brown eyes. She likes acting and singing. Novak Djokovic. He is quite tall, muscly and good-looking. He has got short dark hair and small green eyes. He likes playing tennis. Now, we are going to see some example of describing people's appearance. What do they look like? Arnold is tall and well-built. He has got green eyes and short brown hair. He is in his 50s. Danny DeVito is short and heavy. He is going bald and has got brown eyes. He is in his 50s. That would be all for this lesson. Now you can see some exercises. Describe the famous people. So you have the name of the famous people and information given on how to describe them. Nicole Kidman. Use this. Very tall, slim, long curly red hair, blue eyes, pale skin, 30s. And Brad Pitt, tall, slim, short spiky blonde hair, blue eyes, pale complexion, 40s. One more exercise you need to do. Look at the pictures and describe the people. Describe these people using the vocabulary you just learned. Ви благодарам на вниманието, ученици, се гледаме во наредното видео.